Hello.
Hi. Hi, everybody. It's me, you see. Today, Kyle and I wanted to talk to you guys about the dangers of low carb dieting. Now, we want to tell you about it because we have done it, fallen into that trap many, many times. If you do it right, it can work for you for a little bit of time, but eventually, if you follow a low carb diet for a long period of time, your body will forget how to utilize carbs. So when you do introduce carbs back into your diet, if you're not doing it properly, your low carb dieting, you're going to basically break your metabolism, damage it so bad that it's going to take you quite a while to repair it. Your body can repair your metabolism, but if you damage it, it depends on how much you damage it. You're going to have to take a long time to repair it, and it may cause you to go up in weight for a little bit before your body regulates itself.
Yeah, you basically you make your body not know how to deal with carbs.
Yeah.
Basically.
Your body will forget how to handle carbs if you don't eat a lot of carbs for a long period of time. When Kyle and I realized in the summer, we thought that it would be a good idea to speed our results up by just taking out carbs but working out really hard. Don't ever do that. And we recently fell into that trap again where we said, hey, we're getting results building muscle, but we still want to lose weight too, and building muscle and losing body fat is a very hard thing to do at the same time. So we thought, hey, let's build muscle on low carbs and lose weight. No, you can't do that.
Can't do it.
You can't build muscle if you're following a low carb diet. It's generally to help you lose weight. Your body needs carbs to build muscle, and when we were doing it, we basically cut out almost all of our carbs. We were barely eating any, and we were lifting heavy weights, working out hard and doing a lot of cardio. We weren't taking in enough food, and we were exhausted. Low carb diets also cause your cravings to go through the roof. It also makes you very fatigued and very irritable. And in the summer, when we did it for the first time, I was so cranky. Everything bothered me, and I didn't know why. I didn't feel like myself, and I wasn't acting like myself, and I didn't know why. I couldn't just be me. And then I realized it's the carbs. When you're not eating carbs, it really affects the way your body deals with everything. Now, if you do decide to try it, like I said, a low carb diet does work, and it does work well for a lot of people, but you have to do it right. We did it wrong. We took away our carbs, but we didn't replace it with anything. So we were barely eating we weren't eating any calories. Really.
Even if you do it right, I don't think it's sustainable.
It's not sustainable. I agree with that. If you do it, you can only do it for a short period of time. And if you are going to do it, you need to make sure that you're taking in a high amount of fat and a high amount of protein in order to replace the carbs that you're missing. But again, don't do heavy exercise on that. Don't do weight training on that, like a real heavy workout routine, because you're just going to tire yourself out. You're going to get fatigued. You're going to get more cravings. Your body needs carbs if you're planning on working out.
And a lot of people, us included, get tricked because the results come very fast. The problem is they don't last, and you burn out very quickly.
And because, especially for somebody like Kyle and I who like carbs, love carbs, it's not feasible to say that you could do that for a lifetime. And even then, like I said, your body eventually will forget how to utilize carbs. So you do need to keep carbs in your diet. Increase your fats and increase your protein if you are going to try it, but only do it for a couple of weeks. Don't think that just because you're losing weight that it's gonna work for you for the rest of your life, which is sometimes we get into that thinking where, oh, okay, it worked for us, so now we have to do it for the long haul. Well, a low carb diet, it can be very dangerous for your health, and it could set you back because when you start introducing carbs, like I said, your body's going to have to relearn how to eat them and how to deal with them and how to utilize them. And you may gain the weight that you lost back. So really, yeah, you'll lose a big bulk of weight fairly quickly, but how much of that are you going to gain back?
And when you take out carbs or you take out a whole food group like carbohydrates, a lot of people don't know you're basically just losing water weight.
Yes.
So you're not even actually changing your fat.
That's a really good point. If you have a lot of muscle, if you build muscle doing weight training, then that will, more muscle you have, the less fat you have, because the muscle eats the fat. So the more muscle you have, the leaner you will be, and you'll look better, you'll look more aesthetically pleasing, I guess I want to say, because you will have a toned body where muscle is instead of fat, if that makes sense. So I hope you guys learned something. Remember, low carb, it's not great. It might work in the beginning, but in the end, it's better to have a balanced amount of macros in your diet. So a balance of protein, carbs, and fats, and do it that way. It's a little bit slower, but it's the healthiest, best way, especially for somebody that's an emotional eater. You want to keep your macros fairly balanced because you don't want to send yourself into a binge or cause a lot of cravings.
We learned the hard way, so learn from our mistakes and don't do those things.
Yeah, exactly. So we just wanted to share it with you because we've done it many times, and we're hoping this, from now on, we're going to remember what it felt like to be on a low-carb diet and how it actually sends you back instead of forward. And you have to repair your metabolism before you can start getting results again. So, hope you guys learned something. Thanks so much for watching. Don't do it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And check us out on Instagram. And Hank will be there too. Boom. Goodbye.
See you guys.
Bye.